The following contest is a triple threat extreme rules match and is for the NXT Women's North American Championship.
We are back here at MPW WrestleMania 3, this time with the NXT MPW Women's North American Championship on the line in triple threat action. Brianna Bands, Winter White, and the Royal Rumble winner, Ariana Love.
Introducing the challenger from Wilmington, North Carolina,
Winter White is the first ever MPW World Women's Champion, a two-time Women's World Champion, the first and last ever MPW Women's Tag Team Champions. Winter looks to continue her legacy, adding the Women's North American Championship to her resume. If she wins this match here tonight, she will become a Grand Slam champion and the only Grand Slam champion in MPW history. Can you imagine the weight that is on her shoulders here tonight? But she effortlessly goes through it because she's so used to these big matches.
introducing the challenger from Hartford, Connecticut,
Ariana Love has been on a roll and has become one of the most popular women in the MPW Women's Division since aligning herself with Retribution. But this may be the match to make or break her because she has lost multiple Women's World Championship matches against Amanda Brooke. She won the Women's Royal Rumble match to be a part of this match, but will she finally get to walk out with gold is the question on everyone's mind. As we've seen earlier, Retribution, Bomber Sin, and Jake Black have lost the tag team championships to Vincent and James Kaiser, so which means that this pressure is a lot on Amanda right now. Ariana Love, because she has to win some gold to keep Retribution going.
It's Brianna. Introducing the champion from Newark, New Jersey, the NXT Women's North American Champion,
Brianna Bands has been here since day one, and she has been getting a lot of popularity lately. She has become the first ever MPW North American Women's Champion after winning a six-pack challenge featuring Silva Styles, Nikita Jackson, Cynthia Hale, Maddie Jade, and Jessica Vixen, some very big names in that matchup. And now she goes into her second WrestleMania, this time defending a championship. Last year's WrestleMania, she went in as a tag team with her best friend Silva Styles for the women's tag team championships, but as you can see, they did not walk out of that matchup successfully. Winter White and Mai walked out with women's tag team championships. And here we go. This match is officially starting. This match for all three competitors, all three of them need to win this match for a specific reason. Ariana needs to shut up the haters because she has not been very successful in championship matches. So she needs to win this match to prove a point. Then you have Winter White, who wants to become a Grand Slam champion because she has won every other women's championship match. But then you have Brianna Bands. This is her first ever title defense here tonight. So can you imagine if she loses her title defense after the first time? Wrist lock here on Winter White from Brianna Bands. Now Winter countering with a big boot. Here goes Ariana Love with a few strikes onto both women. Brianna Bands from behind, getting Ariana over to the corner. And now, whoa, a flying kick to the face of Winter, landing right on those tacks. And now it's Brianna's turn to land on some tacks. Ariana Love now getting Winter over to the corner. Brianna crawling away in pain, but here goes Ariana Love teeing off on her. Handstand. Now with a flying head scissors onto Brianna. Winter now with Ariana Love picking her up, and now a fall away slam onto the thumbtacks. There are thumbtacks literally all over the ring right now. She's in so much pain. Winter White now grabbing Ariana Love, now picking her up. Here goes Brianna Bands back inside the ring, getting picked up by Ariana and then thrown back onto the floor. Winter throwing the trash can into the ring at Brianna. Russian leg sweep into the tacks and into a submission. This has to be painful on Ariana and also Brianna. Winter now getting Brianna into the corner, throwing her face into the buckle. Strike to the face. Kick to the gut. Springboard. Missing completely. Onto the thumbtacks yet again. Here goes Ariana Love with Winter White with a suplex. No, Winter gets out of the suplex. Waist lock here on Ariana Love, shoving her into the corner. Now what? Grabbing her, getting her up onto the top rope. What's she going for here? Grabbing Ariana Love up. This looks very dangerous and dropping her down onto the buckle. Here goes Brianna now. Super kick. Flying super kick onto Winter, but completely missing. Winter with a knockout punch on Brianna, going for the cover here, but getting it broken up by Ariana Love, who is still in the ring. This is the risk of being in a triple threat match. You can be super close to winning, but here goes the third competitor going in to ruin everything for you. Ariana Love up on the second rope, drop kick onto Brianna into the tacks once again. This has to be a lot of pressure on Brianna Bands as well. This is her first title defense, and being that it is a triple threat match, she does not have to be involved in the decision of losing her championship. She can be outside the ring recovering, and in Winter or Ariana can pin one the other. Set up a table on the outside. Winter White is back inside the ring now. Ariana Love with a flatliner into the thumbtacks, and Winter going for the cover here, but Brianna breaks it up. Brianna now picking up the trash can and throwing it at Winter. Winter gets up right on time, getting thrown right into the ropes. What's she going to go for here? Ariana Love getting into the fray of things. Strike to Brianna, climbing up onto that second rope, and a drop kick from the second rope onto Brianna Bands, going for the cover here, but gets ended by Winter. Chop to the stomach of Ariana Love, and a natural selection going for the cover here on Ariana now, and Brianna now breaks that up. Lots of near falls in this matchup already, and it kind of just started. Winter now getting Brianna off the ropes and a striking elbow to the face, knocking her to the outside of the ring. Trash can getting thrown in there. Winter picking up Ariana. What is she going for here? Into a fireman's carry position and then into the ropes. Brianna now going for a leverage pin here on Winter. Can she end it off quickly here out of nowhere? And no, she can't. Winter is a very, very fierce opponent. She has so many accomplishments under her belt. There goes Ariana now. What is she going for? Unprettier position, but no, into a bulldog. Winter counters it. Brianna now waist lock and throwing Winter off of her. Ariana Love now going to the outside of the ring, grabbing a kendo stick from under there. Brianna springboard spear into both of them. Did you see that? What a move, but Winter getting back inside the ring. Grabbing Brianna. Brianna striking off. And now a flatliner. Winter face first off the mat. Here goes Ariana Love now. With Brianna going for a snap suplex. No. Going for 3 amigos. That was 1 suplex. That was 2. Going for the 3rd one now. And she does. And there goes the Eddie chance. Ariana Love now sliding to the outside of the ring. Grabbing the Women's North American Championship and hitting Winter right in the face of it. There goes her bad luck right there. Everyone knows that if you're going to be in a championship match, you do not touch that championship until after you win it. That right there is her bad luck charm. Winter now getting back inside the ring. Here goes Ariana Love sitting there waiting for her. Getting Winter off the ropes. Whip reverse and a back elbow to the face of Ariana Love. She has the kendo stick now and whipping off on her. My goodness, what a brutal yet action-packed triple threat match that we have here tonight for the NXT North American Championship. Big haluva kick onto Ariana Love and then the knee straight to the face. Here goes Brianna back inside the ring. Chop to the chest. And now a natural selection. Could this be it? Going for the cover here. 1. Here goes Ariana Love breaking things up once again. And then a bulldog dragging Winter's face right into the mat where all the thumbtacks are. Winter looks like she was going to go for a spear, but Ariana Love blocked it, throwing her towards the ropes. Going for a... Oh, and then Brianna with a drop kick to the face of Winter. Ariana Love is going to go for that drop toe hold, but it was a successful riot kick to the face of Ariana Love, going for the cover here. 1, 2, kick out at 2, and you know what? Brianna has to be very frustrated. That was the move that she ended Ariana Love with 2 weeks in a row, but this time Ariana has more pep in her step. Brianna missing that spear completely. There's a lot on the table here. Winter White is back inside the ring, picking up Brianna Bands in a fireman's carry position, but Brianna fighting to get out of it. Strikes to the face of Winter, getting her in the corner. Oh my goodness, and Ariana Love out of nowhere with a missile drop kick onto Brianna, knocking her out, going for the cover here, but Winter breaks up the pin. Winter now, big chop to Ariana Love, getting her down on the mat. Setting up that table now. Ariana Love is out of it right now. She's in the ring with 2 very fierce competitors right now. Winter now getting Ariana, leaning her against the table. Now what is she going for here? Looks like she's going to go for a suplex. Oh my goodness. Suplex to Ariana right through the table. Here goes Brianna with her North American Women's Championship, but ended up dropping it because Winter is on point here tonight. German suplex. Brianna lands on the back of her neck onto the wood from the table that just got broken from Winter and Ariana Love. And now whipping her with the Women's North American Championship match goes Winter. What is going on here? Ariana Love now setting up a table on the outside. We know she sees that Winter is about to go for a pin here, so she's getting right back inside the ring. Ariana gets in. Winter gets stomped on by accident. Brianna wheelbarrow DDT on Ariana Love out of nowhere. What a counter. 1, 2, 3. Brianna Bands walks out of WrestleMania retaining her Women's North American Championship. What an ending to that contest there. What a match. Going through the highlights now, you see this natural selection for Winter. Ariana Love and Brianna Banks in the ring with each other, and that riot kick that should have ended it all, but it didn't. Ariana Love was not trying to lose again. Look at this ending here. Winter gets stomped on by accident, and then Brianna counters into Ariana Love with a wheelbarrow DDT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT North American Championship.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at WrestleMania, this time for the NPW North American Men's Championship. This match has to be the biggest match in Adrian Oxley's career. Adrian has been here since day one and has never had a singles match for a championship here on NPW, let alone one at NPW WrestleMania. His brother is Vincent, who is one of the most popular stars we have here. Vincent is a former world champion. Adrian tonight looks to make a name for himself after challenging Cole Miller for the NPW North American Men's Championship. And it is not even surprising that we have company here. Cole Miller, besides Christian Fox, Cole has the reputation of being the worst individual in NPW history. He's mean, he stabbed his best friend Ethan Reeves in the back, he bullied and tortured multiple stars here, but he's very smart. He's accomplished, a former men's Money in the Bank winner, a former world champion, and if there's anything Cole knows is that having someone or multiple people by your side will give you power and get you more success. He's not a good person, but the way he thinks has had him dominate this company for almost an entire year. And as you can see, the pressure is definitely on tonight. Retribution walked into WrestleMania with 3 titles in hand. You have Bomberson, who was half of the tag team champions, Jake Black, who was half of the tag team champions, and then Cole Miller, who is the current NXT NPW Men's North American Champion. Earlier on WrestleMania, Jake Black and Bomberson lost the tag team championships to Vincent and to James Kaiser. Ariana Love went on to have a triple threat match against Brianna Banks and Winter White for the NXT NPW Women's North American Championship, and she walked out not on top, so which means there's only one title left in Retribution. Will they have that one title leaving WrestleMania?
Introducing the challenger from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 231 pounds, Adrian Oxley. And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Cole Miller.
And here we go, match starting off hot here. Adrian Oxley with a jumping drop kick onto Cole Miller, and now taking it to him with some stops. Cole Miller back up to his feet and locking up with Adrian Oxley. Adrian backing Cole Miller up into the corner. Are we going to have a clean break here? We did, and of course Cole Miller, being the person who he is, with a cheap shot to Adrian Oxley. Adrian should not have been surprised from that face first to the mat he goes, but back up to his feet and a hurricanrana to Cole Miller. Cole Miller has a lot on his plate right now. His stable Retribution, who he's the leader of, is not going through a very good pay-per-view right now. 2 titles lost so far. He does not want to be the last one. But then you also have Adrian Oxley, who has been through a lot all this time here at MPW. He's definitely trying to prove himself, especially in the family that he's in right now. Cole Miller hit Adrian Oxley with that crossbody, and now he is in control of this matchup with a hold on Adrian Oxley. Slamming him back down to the mat with a stomp. Adrian back up to his feet, and he looks like he was going to go for a springboard move, but Cole was able to cut him off again quickly, and now just taunting in front of him. Big right hook. And Adrian sends Cole Miller to the outside of the ring. This can probably be the opening that he needs. It looks like we have a count out here, but and here we go. Once again, as usual, the numbers game from Retribution. Bomber sent up on the apron, and now Cole Miller able to come up from behind onto Adrian. Waistlock on him, and now a Russian leg sweep. This is exactly what I said earlier about Cole Miller. He's not a good person, but he's very, very smart in the ring, and he knows that him having as many people with him as possible, numbers are power, and that's how he's gotten the success that he's had so far. Strike exchange. Cole Miller. Adrian. Cole Miller blocks it, and now he's getting some chops over to Adrian Oxley. Adrian with a right slap. These two, they're going at it right now. Cole saying, give me some more, and Adrian has definitely delivered. Still going on with the chop exchange, and it's just getting harder and harder. Man, big right hook from Adrian Oxley, and here we go, hockey fight. And over in the background, you see Ariana Love up on the apron, removing the buckle. Adrian Oxley, though, he's still going with an enziguri on Cole Miller, going for the pin here. Can he win the championship right here? 1, and then a kick out right before 2. Adrian backing Cole Miller up into the corner, which Ariana Love exposed the turnbuckle with Cole Miller with a drop kick on Adrian. Now he's going for the pin now to retain his NXT and its MPW Men's North American Championship. Cole Miller with a kick to the leg, and now with a DDT onto Adrian Oxley. Going for the pin here again. And Adrian Oxley kicks out. He is not going to be going down so easily. This match means so much to him. Kicking Cole Miller away from him. And a big clothesline. And another big clothesline. Ducking the line and a drop kick to Cole Miller. This is the opening that Adrian Oxley needs. And here we go once again with the distraction. Jake Black now yelling at Adrian Oxley from ringside. Cole Miller looks like he was going to go for something, but Adrian blocks it. Adrian needs some friends to come out here with him to stop all of this madness. Adrian reverses again. Good move from Adrian Oxley. Here's Ariana Love on the apron. What is she doing? I swear, these guys, they're just the worst people ever. Here's Cole Miller with a big knee to the face of Adrian Oxley. My goodness. Now some stomps. Big kick to the side of the face. Cole Miller now climbing up to the top rope. What is he going to go for here? And a splash, which he misses. Adrian trying to capitalize off of that moment now. Picking up Cole Miller. Cole Miller, leg sweep. G'ing up once again for something big. Grabbing Adrian. Adrian reverses. Cole Miller with a few strikes. Knocking Adrian the heck out. Going for the pin here again. And Adrian Oxley kicks out once again, not giving up this fight. You have to have a lot of respect for Adrian Oxley. Despite the tricks and the numbers, he's still in this. Cole Miller with a flying elbow from the top rope, going for the pin here once again. And there's a 3 count. Cole Miller retains the NXT MPW Men's North American Championship. Going through these highlights now, that was a very great match and a very great showing from Adrian Oxley. He's definitely improved so much, and he definitely showed that he's more than capable of winning that title. But however, once again, the numbers games and the tricks from Cole Miller and Retribution always take the toll. Not a fair match, but got the job done.
The following contest is a triple threat extreme rules match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
We are back here at MPW WrestleMania 3, and it is now time for our main event for the MPW World Heavyweight Championship. And right now on his way to the ring is Trevor Uso, who earned his spot in this match after going through Vincent, Asher Collins, James Kaiser, Isaiah Lawrence, and Cole Miller in the Elimination Chamber. He actually ended that match by defending his best friend and former tag team champion partner Isaiah Lawrence.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Trevor.
Many say Trevor is the underdog in this contest, but tonight he wants to prove that he's more than just a former tag team champion. He's a superstar who can hold the biggest prize, the MPW World Championship. Cameron Barnes is known to be the longest reigning and 2-time MPW YouTube champion before the title was converted into North American title.
Introducing the challenger from New
He's a spectacular athlete and marched his way into this match after winning the Royal Rumble match and challenging Lucas Graves and Trevor Uso. He used to be a nice guy here, but he's changed. Losing to Christian Fox last season's WrestleMania really flipped the switch on him. Lucas Graves has got to be the most inspirational star that we have here at MPW. On season 1, he was known to be the guy who put on spectacular matches and went through half of the roster.
Introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion,
In a long gauntlet match, but not being in the top spot that he really deserves to be in. And then eventually in season 2 of MPW, he challenged the world champion James Kaiser and got inserted into the last season's WrestleMania's main event, where he walked out with the MPW World Championship, losing it a week later to Cole Miller, who cashed in his Money in the Bank contract on him, then climbing back to the ladder again to reclaim his world title in Saudi Arabia. And here we go. The main event starts right now. We have Trevor Uso, Cameron Barnes, and Lucas Graves. This match is stacked with so much talent. Cameron Barnes with a flying clothesline on Trevor Uso out of nowhere. And here comes Lucas Graves, grabbing him in the corner, sending him right into the buckle. And Trevor Uso immediately goes to the outside, and he's going out of the ring. Looks like he's going to go grab something. Cameron with a drop kick to the knees of Lucas Graves. Oh my goodness, knocking out Trevor Uso with a sack full of tacks. Lucas now going for a suplex, stalling on a rope, then a neck breaker. Catching Trevor Uso now, and a drop kick right to the face. Here goes Cameron Barnes. Chops to the chest. Russian leg sweep. Waist lock from Trevor and neck breaker from behind. And there goes Cameron Barnes showboating once again. It's so funny to think about what happened to him. He used to be such a nice guy, but then after that loss at last season's WrestleMania to Christian Fox, he's just changed. I guess not having a championship really got to him. Springboard dropkick, but misses. Well, it looks like he did connect just a little bit with Trevor Uso, but he didn't get all of it. Backbreaker from Lucas Graves on the Trevor Uso. Now here goes Cameron Barnes back in the fray of things. Sent to the outside. Trevor Uso with a special leverage pin here on Lucas Graves, going for the pin here. Cameron better get back inside. The sack attacks again. Trevor going for a super kick. Caught and then got it eventually. Cameron running back in the clothesline to Trevor Uso, cutting him off. Climbing up to the top rope and a moonsault. And the trash can getting thrown into the inside from Lucas Graves. power slam. And Cameron Barnes is losing his mind right now. Picked up by Lucas Graves in the first GTS of the night. Going for the pin here. And a kick out at 2 from Cameron Barnes, not giving up so easily. Here we go, Trevor Russo getting up Lucas Graves' electric chair position and the slam onto the mat. Cameron Barnes ending him with a big clothesline. Now with a special hold here on Trevor Russo. Slamming him right back down to the mat. And Cameron Barnes is fired up here, but he better look, because here comes Lucas Graves again. Whoa, what a move. Now here goes Trevor. Luke fighting back though. Big boots to the face of Trevor. Back up to his feet, sitting him over to the ropes. Now what? Pushing him to the corner. Big strike and a bulldog out of nowhere from Cameron Barnes. These guys are going at it right now. Lucas and Cameron going at it now. Right to the knee. Cameron trying to escape, but caught by Lucas Graves, sent over to the ropes. And now what? Caught. It looks like he wants to team up with Trevor Russo, but Trevor isn't really having it right now. He has the sack of thumbtacks and whacks Lucas Graves right in the face with it. What a plot twist. Cameron now punched right to the midsection of Lucas Graves. Kick to the midsection from Lucas Graves to Cameron Barnes. Now what? Looks like he's going to go for a pedigree here. No. Cameron reversing out of it. Back body drop. Several punches right to the head. And here goes Trevor Russo back inside of the ring now, and a drop kick right to the face of Cameron Barnes. Going for a super kick. No. Caught by Lucas Graves and a windmill kick. And now here goes Cameron with a spear to the knee of Lucas. That looks very dangerous. And a clothesline now from Trevor Russo. These guys, they're not stopping. No one's taking a break to breathe. They're just on go. Trevor Russo now getting Lucas Graves into the corner. Multiple stomps to the chest. Lucas reverses one with a kick of his own. Picking him up now. He's going to go for a GTS here and connects. Going for a pin. Cameron Barnes breaks up the pin here. That's the most frustrating part about a triple threat match. Crossroads from Cameron Barnes. Could this be it? He ended multiple matches with this move. Kick out from Lucas Graves, and Cameron Barnes is pissed off. Here goes Trevor Russo. Going for something, but Cameron reverses it. Sack of tacks again. Oh no. Trevor Russo back inside the ring. Cameron spinning neck breaker up in the midair on the Trevor Russo. Lucas Graves picking up Cameron. Looked like he was going to go for the GTS, but decided not to, getting Cameron into the corner. Now he's onto the outside. Springboard, clothesline, knocking out both Trevor Russo and Cameron Barnes. What a move, killing two birds with one stone. Now he has Cameron in the center of the ring. What is he going to go for here? The table is right there. And going for Anaconda Vice, but immediately broken up by Trevor Russo. Picking up Trevor Russo now. Here goes the third GTS of the night. Right into the thumbtacks, going for the pin here. Can this be it? Can he retain his title? And Trevor Russo kicks out. Back inside the ring goes Cameron, sent over to the corner. And now here goes Trevor Russo with a float over DDT onto Lucas Graves. Cameron Barnes now going under the ring to grab the trash can, throwing it back inside. Now it's going for here. Lucas Graves waist lock here on Trevor Russo. Back suplex into the thumbtacks. That might have just killed him. My goodness. Cameron Barnes now and over Lucas Graves. Oh my goodness. What is this move? What is this? My God. That has to be illegal. Ref going for the pin now. And Lucas Graves somehow kicks out of it. There's no way that he's in the right mind right now. That was pure instinct. Now here goes these two going at it. Cameron and Trevor. Crossroads on Trevor Russo. Going for the pin here. Lucas Graves out of nowhere breaking up the pin. Here goes Lucas now going for a pedigree, but no, Cameron reverses it. Back body drop. Trevor's right there behind him. Looks like he's going to go for elbow. Strike to the back. Sending him over to the ropes with reverse and a power slam right into all the thumbtacks. Sending Trevor Russo to the outside of the ring. Lucas Graves now, he's finally trying to go for that power bomb, but he just cannot go for it. I mean, a pedigree. Every time he goes for a pedigree, Cameron Barnes always reverses out of it into that back body drop. He might as well just stop going for it at this point. Cameron out of the table, throwing it right onto Lucas. What a dirty move. Going for the pin here, but Trevor makes it in on time, but also Lucas Graves kicks out of it. Here goes Trevor Russo now with a sleeper hold here onto Cameron Barnes. This has to be pure desperation here. We've never seen Trevor go for a sleeper hold before, I don't think. Cameron Barnes somehow getting out of it. Lucas back in the ring. What a spear from Trevor Russo. And now getting whacked in the back with a kendo stick from Lucas Graves. Lucas now on the apron, signaling for Cameron to get up and take this next move. Springboard clothesline on Cameron Barnes. These guys are giving it their all here tonight for this title. Cameron Barnes now fighting out of whatever Lucas is trying to get him into. Cameron now picking up Lucas, fireman's carry position, and now face first into that top buckle. Here's Trevor Russo with a thumbtack. Cameron whacks him right in the face. My God. Lucas now sending Cameron over to the corner. Strike. Over to the next corner now. Running over. Big high knee to the face with the bulldog on a Cameron Barnes. Trevor Russo super kick. Didn't get all of it. Here goes Lucas Graves now. With a, oh my goodness. Back breaker on the Trevor Russo, then the table right to the face. Here goes Cameron Barnes going for the pin here, but a kick out from Lucas Graves. There's action going on every second of this matchup. Now what, Cameron getting Lucas over to the corner. Trevor Russo right from behind. Once again, he's never too far away. Sending him over, whip reverse, and a knee kitchen sink right to the midsection. Lucas, though, picking up Cameron Barnes, going for a GTS once again. Going for the pin here. Can he retain his title? And a breakup from Trevor Russo. What's Trevor going to go for it here with a body slam here on Lucas Graves, and now he's on the outside of the ring. What is he looking for? Why is he picking up the Men's World Heavyweight Championship? And that right there is what I say, your bad luck charm of the night. Whenever someone picks up a title before winning it, it never goes so well for them at the end. Cameron now with Lucas on the outside of the ring, setting him up for a pedigree right onto the outside mat. There's pure nothing but concrete right under that 2-inch thick mat. And now what is he doing? With a lighter, lighting up the table on fire. Who's going to go through that? That's a career ender right there. Picking up Lucas. Lucas reverses and sends Cameron back inside the ring, but a chalk block to the back of the knee from Cameron Barnes right afterwards. From Trevor Russo, my apologies. Trevor now sitting Lucas back into the inside of the ring and now following after him. Super kick to Cameron, but then he misses. There's a lot going on in this match right now. So much to call. Trevor now bringing the table into the ring as Lucas giving Cameron some chops in the corner. Back suplex. Here goes Lucas. Drop kick to the back with Trevor. My God, what a nasty fall into that chair. Trevor now back up to his feet, but getting met with a chop by Lucas Graves, and now a body slam right onto the mat. Lucas now with that kendo stick, whacking Cameron Barnes multiple times. I know that feels good after all of the numerous attacks that Cameron has given him throughout these past few weeks. Cameron now, what is he going for here? A face buster right in the center of the ring. There's thumbtacks everywhere. Now whacking Lucas with those thumbtacks and spilling them all through the ring like we don't have enough of those in there. Trevor back in. Oh no. Crossroads right into the thumbtacks. This has to be it right here. Lucas Graves right at the right moment, at the right time, saving his championship. Now what? Sending Cameron over to the ropes, going for that knee again, but missing. Cameron ducked out of the way right on time, getting Lucas over to the ropes. Now here goes Trevor Russo from behind. Shoulder right on the knee. Backing Cameron Barnes up into the ropes and getting sent to the outside. He almost went through that flaming table. My goodness. Cameron off the ropes. Caught into a Samoan drop right onto the thumbtacks. Table thrown right at him. Well, garbage can. Lucas Graves now picking him up. Backbreaker right on the knee. Trevor Russo behind now. Whipping from right over to the corner. Ooh! Face first right through that garbage can. Flattening it. Trevor to the top rope. Cameron knocks him right off into the thumbtacks right again. Those thumbtacks being in the center of the ring adds so much more chaos to this match. Garbage can right to the face of Lucas Graves. These guys are going to kill each other. Throwing him back inside the ring now. Now what's going on here? Waist lock from Trevor Russo picking up Lucas Graves. Lucas gets out of whatever that was going to be. Anaconda Vice right now, but maybe not a great idea. Cameron is right there behind, breaking it up. Now what? Cameron and Lucas Graves now picking him up, going for a face buster right in the center of the ring, right onto all those thumbtacks. Picking him up once again now. What's going to go for here? Alabama slam on the Lucas Graves. That had to hurt. Cameron Barnes now picking up Lucas Graves again, going to go for another Alabama slam. Lucas slips out of it. Waist lock, spins him around. Kick to the midsection goes Cameron Barnes. Bulldog out of nowhere from Trevor Russo. Cameron now knocking Trevor Russo right in the face in a crossroads right into the thumbtacks. Lucas Graves spilled to the outside of the ring. 1, 2, 3. We have a new World Heavyweight Champion in Cameron Barnes. My goodness, what an ending to a match like that. Cameron Barnes can now add World Heavyweight Champion to his resume, also being a 2-time YouTube champion. What an insane match that was, but poor Lucas Graves once again losing that title to someone else. Looking at this again, that
One story ends and another is just beginning. This is the kind of moment you dream about as a competitor. Bravo to him.